you can count on.
Mostly sunny, hot, and humid for your Wednesday. A very typical early August summer day is in store. Afternoon highs today in the low 90s. Add on the fact that we have that very muggy air in place. Heat index today topping out near 102. Now, there will be a slight chance for a few widely scattered showers and storms to pop up this afternoon into the evening time hours. That typical summertime activity means heavy downpours and lightning will be possible. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature standing at 91 degrees right here in Cleveland and Bradley County. All right, time for another in-studio interview. Very busy afternoon here on the radio and also on mixtv.tv. Thanks so much for listening and watching in. This is a big event we're going to tell the community about right now, and it is a community event. Here with us this afternoon is going to be Michell Goldston, and then she is here with Tim Wade, and they're going to talk about a back-to-school bash set for this Saturday, August the 6th at Mosby Park for the City Fields community, and they're going to talk to us about that. First of all, good afternoon to both of you. Tim, Michelle, how are y'all doing?
Good morning, doing fine. This is Dustin Tommey who's with me.
Oh, so it's not Tim.
It's Dustin.
It's Dustin.
Dustin Tommey.
Why did we call you Tim? Somebody gave me a note that said Tim.
Oh, no, that's a...
Well, Tim, Dustin, I'm going to mess this up the whole time now. Y'all done set me up for failure. But Dustin, we're so glad to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Wherever Tim is at, hope he's listening or watching.
I don't know.
Don't know where Tim is at. Where did we get Tim from? Is he even affiliated with this at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Dustin Tommey is the executive director of City Fields.
Okay.
Yes.
I am so sorry, guys. That's not off to a good start. But, Michelle, let's come back to you. Tell me about what is going on Saturday, August the 6th.
I will concede to our executive director, Dustin Tommey. He will tell you a little bit about it.
All right, Dustin, you tell me about it then, sir.
We're going to be doing a back-to-school bash in the College Hill neighborhood. It's for all students, students of all ages. We're going to be giving away 1,000 backpacks. We're going to have events for the kids, blow-ups. We're going to have food and all sorts of fun and games. There's going to be booths there for different nonprofit organizations to share resources. And it's just going to be a fun event for the community. The main purpose is the backpack giveaway. You do have to be present to get a backpack. And we're going to be giving away 1,000.
Wow.
So it's going to be really fun, and it's on East Inman Street on the corner of Inman and East Street, right next to the Mosby Park and Playground.
You know, I'm going to confess up here, Dustin. I was looking back at my notes. Tim Wade was my last guest. That's exactly what happened.
It's on you.
So this is all on me. I was trying to throw the blame on somebody else, but it's all on me. So, I'm one of those guys as I gotten older, I'll just take it. I've done it.
It's all good.
I've done it, and I'm just going to have to fess up to it. But we are glad that Dustin is here. Michelle, tell me a little bit about your involvement with this now.
I've been with City Fields 90 days. About 90 days. I used to be extremely involved in the community. I'm born and bred here in Cleveland. Started working in HR in Chattanooga area and just decided to come back to the area. So I've been with City Fields, and it's been interesting. It's been exciting, and helping the community is what it's all about. We're all here to just help the community, the Blythe-Oakville area,
right,
and now the new College Hill area.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about City Fields, Dustin, if you don't mind, a little about the organization.
We have been working in East Cleveland for the past 9 years. The first 4 years, we were under the umbrella of United Way as an internal initiative called Impact Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And then in 2018, we branched out and became our own separate 501c3, now called City Fields. We are kind of specialized in affordable housing and home ownership. We also do a workforce training program. And we believe that to really impact the community, it's got to be community driven. We can't come in as an organization and drive change. We've got to empower the residents to lead to change themselves. So we have a community engagement strategy, and Michelle is our community engagement coordinator. We've been working in Blythe-Oakville for 9 years, but we're expanding our footprint, and this is our first big event in College Hill, doing this backpack giveaway and the back-to-school bash.
So we're going to have a lot of fun. All people are invited to come out. 1,000 backpacks will be given away. It's Saturday, starting at what time again? 4 o'clock?
4 p.m.
Okay.
to 7.
Or until the backpacks.
Until the backpacks.
Until the backpacks. But the key is the children do have to be present to receive a backpack.
Good point.
Yeah, children do have to be present. So grandma, grandpa coming up trying to get 5 or 6 because they're not there. The children do have to be present, and it will start at 4. So be patient. If you show up at 3, we are not starting until 4. We will have food. We will have games and fun, cotton candy, popcorn, hot dogs, everything for the kids to enjoy. We'll have 14, I think it's 15 vendors now that will be participating. So it's good for everyone to come and actually go to the booths, speak with the vendors, because they're not selling anything. All of this is just for the family and for the kids.
Wow. Can you tell me some more about some of the vendors that will be there, or maybe mention a couple of those? Is that possible?
A lot of our partners will be there, folks like the Caring Place, Salvation Army, the Bradley County Health Department, United Way, some
Boys and Girls Club, Boys and Girl Scouts, First Baptist of Cleveland, Hands and Feet.
Yeah.
Now, can people get information about these the services that these places offer while they're there? Is this part of it?
Yes, we will have a pamphlet in every one of the backpacks about all of these organizations that are participating. So once it goes home, we know most time when you go to an event, you get a piece of paper and it gets lost before you get there.
Right.
But we have put them in the backpack. So once you get home, the parents can go through, keep that booklet out. So if they need any of those services or would like to be more information about those services, they're more than welcome to go through the pamphlet and make the phone calls to the organizations, because they're all excited about it. They're all wanting to help the community, and this is key about it. This is what we do, the community.
You know, that's part of our slogan here, creating community, and it sounds like that's what you guys are doing as well. Dustin, what is the ultimate goal? What do you guys want to see? I know that you guys are so prepared. You have a vision.
Yes.
What is the vision for you guys in the future?
So we would say social, structural, and economic change in Cleveland's most overlooked neighborhoods. So historically, 2 of the neighborhoods that built Cleveland at the turn of the century, 1900 and before, was College Hill and Blythe Oldfield. So many people came from there in this community, came from there, were born there, and have a lineage from there. But it seems to have been forgotten in many ways or overlooked. And we're trying to be a catalyst for change there, bringing about social, structural, and economic change. And we want to see it be a place that people are proud of again, and that have a decent quality of life there. And we want to just come alongside the community and help transform that place.
You know, people always say when you're talking about transformation of communities or different things like that, it really all starts from the youth. You've got to get the youth. You got to bring up that next generation for them to have respect and for them to want to be where they're at and those type things. Michelle, are you kind of seeing that with your involvement that you've been seeing there with City Fields?
Yes, I can honestly say in the Blythe Oldfield area, generations and generations of families. A lot of people, I think, the lady Corinne that's over the Caring Place, her family's from the Blythe Oldfield area. Max Carroll is from the Blythe Oldfield, rest in peace. But a lot of families are from that area. They have moved on to other parts of Cleveland, but their roots are still in the East Cleveland area.
Right. And that's something that I think that's why you get so much support from some of these community people that get involved, is because of that's where they started. That's where their life began right there. Again, we're speaking with our friends from City Fields. They're going to be doing a back-to-school bash this Saturday. They're at Mosby Park. The event will take place from 4 to 7 o'clock. We're looking forward to that, looking forward to bringing these 1,000 backpacks, giving them away. I guess, Michelle, you said the most important thing, the children have to come and get the backpacks.
Yes.
We're not going to let parents come and say, I need 6 because the kids are at home or hanging out with Nana.
We've got stuff for the kids to do. So we've got blow-ups, we've got activities, we've got games, we've got food. So there's no excuse for the children not to be there. The fire department will be there. The police department will be there. The library will be there, so they can sign up for library cards. They can get exposure to all these activities that Cleveland already has.
Right.
So versus recreating or finding something for my child to do, let's use what we already have available.
I like that. Hey, you're exactly right. Dustin, let's come back over to you. What else do we need to know? Is there, besides this event, is there other opportunities throughout the year that people can be involved or people can be a part of what you're doing there?
Definitely. One of our upcoming events that I want to encourage people to check out is our lawnmower race in the Blythe Oldfield neighborhood. That will be on August the 20th. And
not too far down the pike there.
Yes, we'll have three classes of lawn mowers. There's the push mowers, there's the regular riding mowers, and then there's the zero turn and souped up mowers. But it's going to be a fun time on August 20th that morning. It will be required to wear cutoffs. That's the dress code for the day.
I love it.
We do events to try to build a sense of community and bring people and neighbors to connect with one another. But it's not just events. We also do a lot with housing. We've got 10 homes going this year that we hope to sell by the end of the year. And if you're wanting to volunteer, get involved in housing, reach out to us and we can get you plugged in as a volunteer on that side of things. But also with our job training program, we need local businesses to get involved to help connect our students, our clients that are going through the program, to job opportunities when they get done. So those are the three main areas. We also have a community garden in the Blythe Oldfield area that we welcome volunteers to come out to. We mow a lot of folks' yards, elderly or disabled families, and we're always looking for help with that. We're looking to start a community garden in the College Hill area in partnership with Keep America Beautiful. And we'll need volunteers for that. It's so many different ways you could get involved.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. It's a community that helps raise a family.
That's right.
I mean, and it sounds like that's what you guys are trying to create there, a community where people are proud to be there. They're wanting to have the next generation be there.
That's right.
Because you're putting things in place for it to be something that they can be a part of. Mm-hmm. I'm going to circle back around. We'll come to Michelle first, and then we'll end up with Dustin here. Michelle, what do you want people to know, whether it's about this event or about City Fields? Just take a minute or so and just tell us what's on your mind, either this event or anything else.
Well, everyone says, who is City Fields? What is City Fields? City Fields is here for the city of Cleveland. We're here for the East Cleveland area, Blythe Oldfield, College Hill. We are here to help improve the quality of life and the quantity of life. And you say, why the quantity? Because people get stuck in a rut.
They do.
You see your neighbor, you might not know your neighbor. But back in the day, if you can remember, I'm not going to tell my age, but back in the day, you knew your neighbor.
Yeah.
Your kids could go outside and play all day until the street lights came on. But now, you don't know who lives next door to you, or if you haven't seen your neighbor. When's the last time you knocked on your neighbor's door and just sat on the porch?
Yep.
And I mean, I grew up like that. My neighbors had me, had my daughter, had my mother. My mother, we all grew up like that. And so that's what it has to come back to. So many times we build these big, huge houses, and I don't know who my neighbor is.
Yeah.
Or you haven't seen their car moved in 3 or 4 days. They might be sick. And that's what we need to get back to with all that's going wrong in the world. You need to get to know your neighbor.
Wow.
Most people forget the blizzard of 93. Oh, we got to know our neighbors real well.
You better have.
Somebody had to go to
Who had power?
Can I get 2 loaves of bread and a gallon of milk?
Yeah.
So, I mean, get back to that. We worry about what's going on in the world. Let's take care of home.
Yeah.
Quantity and quality of life.
Michelle, I like you. I like the way you speak. Good stuff right there. And Dustin, let's come back over. I'm going to apologize once again. I feel bad. I don't know why.
No worries.
I was looking at notes, and I was trying to look around real quick, and I just looked at a note that I read about 5 minutes ago before you guys came in. So, Dustin, final word from you. I'm going to let you circle around. Tell us about the event, and then anything else that you think's on your mind, because sometimes it's what's on your heart. Yeah. The work that you guys do, you rely on your instincts. You rely on impulse to make a difference. Yeah. So anything you feel led to talk about for a few minutes here, and then we'll end up with what's going on with the Back to School Bash.
Gotcha. So if I could speak to anything besides the Back to School Bash, right, for a second before we have to head out, it would be, we want to see East Cleveland flourish. That's the word I love to use. And what does flourishing look like? It looks like quality of life. And we want that for whatever it is. If you want to have a better job opportunity, a better house, better opportunities for health care and for your children, all of those things go into what we're hoping to bring to East Cleveland. And one of the things that we're doing to measure the flourishing of these communities is we're doing a survey called the Flourishing Neighborhoods Index. In Blythe Oldfield, we've done it twice now, back in 2018 and 2021. So we had over 100 surveys from the community. That's a very in-depth survey on social, structural, and economic conditions. We're now doing that in College Hill. We've got over 100 surveys from College Hill, but we're going to be even doing that this Saturday at the event. We'll have a booth set up to where if you're from this area within these target boundaries, you can fill out a survey. We want your input, and we're going to take that information and we're going to make sense of it. We're going to put it all together, present it back to the community and say, all right, this is where we're at. Where do we want to go from here? How do we get started on bringing about change? And it's not led by us, City Fields. We're the partner organization that's coming alongside residents. And we just want to see flourishing, whatever that looks like for the community. And so, you know, some of the things that have happened this summer in East Cleveland, there's been a couple negative events happen. Mm-hmm. And we want to bring peace and joy and positivity back to that area that has been looked at in a negative light for good and bad reasons. And that's part of the heart behind this event, is bringing peace and joy and positivity back to that area. And we hope to see you this Saturday at 4 p.m.
All right, good stuff right there. 1,000 backpacks given out to kids. Food, fun, just come hang out, meet your neighbor, as Michelle would say. Meet your neighbor and just enjoy some social time with the folks there that live in your neighborhood. City Fields, great organization, guys. Thanks so much for what you're doing day in and day out. We really don't know. Unless we're in your boots, we're walking in your shoes, we don't know what you guys are doing out there. Sometimes you hear about it in a newspaper article or sometimes on a radio show. But if you really want to be a part of this, get out there and join you in what you're trying to create in those areas. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got some music on the way, and we'll be back with more in just